guys, it's Dr. Brandye. Sorry, I had to turn my music off. I was listening to the Luther Vandross channel or station on my Pandora, and it was about to get lit, and I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be doing my live stream, so I had to turn that off real fast. All right, how you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Oh man, we made it. We're back together again. I feel like I haven't been with you guys in such a long time. I'm gonna have to start live streaming more often because I missed you. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna try to start a watch party so we can share, because you know what we like to do. You know what we like to say, sharing is caring. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. We can share it to let's do this. Share in a group. Yep, that's what we want to do. So how are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday so far? I made it home at a reasonable hour. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We are always happy when that happens. So, hallelujah. We made it home at a reasonable hour. We had dinner. You're just hanging. Life is good today. Yeah. All right. So, let's see. All right. Great. We are sharing in the My Amazing Life group. That's the private Facebook group that I have for those ladies who want to get a little bit more from what we're talking about, what we're doing, all that stuff. So yeah, here we are, just hanging out today. So tonight's live stream, I wanted to talk with you about how to have a sexy and satisfied Valentine's Day. Now, you know, this is the week of love as you build up to Valentine's Day, and depending on who you talk to, some people are really super excited that it's here, and other people are like, I'm not so excited. Yeah, I could take it or leave it. It's not really a big deal. But I'm excited for it. And I'll tell you why. Hey, Dr. Verlandy, thanks for joining. So happy that you're here. So we are talking about Valentine's Day and how some people feel super excited and are like, yeah, it's Valentine's Day and all that stuff, and other people are like, yeah, no, whatever. That can we get to February 15th? Can we get to the next day? Can we get through that? Dr. Verlandy said she's not excited. Dr. Verlandy, it's gonna be fun. It'll be good. So we're gonna talk about some stuff on both sides, right? We're going to talk about some stuff on both sides. She said, I'm like, no. Yeah, all right. We'll talk offline. By the way, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I've missed you. I've missed everyone. I'm so glad that we're here together. So we're going to talk about some things. We're going to talk a little bit about what you can do to make it so that you have a sexy and satisfied Valentine's Day. All right? That sound good? Let's do it. All right. So I'm Dr. Brandye, board certified OBGYN and women's libido coach, and also published author and speaker. Yes. And I teach women how to get their sexy back and how to feel good in and out of the bedroom. And so, like I said, Valentine's Day is coming up, so we wanted to talk about ways that you can have a sexy and satisfied Valentine's Day. Dr. Ferlandi said there's going to be lots of me time. Yes, exactly. So we're going to talk about it from two perspectives. We're going to talk about it from the booed up perspective, where you got your boo and y'all going to do some things. And then we're going to talk about it from the single perspective, just because I think it's important to address both sides. And it doesn't matter if you're partnered up or if you're by yourself. Valentine's Day ultimately is a day of love. And no matter where the love is coming from, it's a day of love. So, we can talk about both sides of it. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Hey, Nicole, thanks for joining. So first and foremost, like I said, I just want to let you know, for me, when I think about Valentine's Day, I think about love. And traditionally, there's the thought that it is about romantic love and all of that. But what if you don't have a romantic partner to share things with? Then what are you going to do? You feel kind of left out. There's no Hallmark card for you to say, okay, well, woo, 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 you're by yourself. Here's a little something to make you feel better. There's nothing in the way that this holiday is set up for you to be like, okay, well, even though I'm by myself, I'm good. And so I want to start off by talking about what to do if you are by yourself. Hey, Dr. Jerisa, thanks for joining. So first and foremost, like Dr. Ferlandi was saying, you want to spend some quality time with yourself. Valentine's Day is a great time for you to love on yourself. Even if you had somebody, if you had a boo, if you have all that, Valentine's Day is still a great day to love on yourself. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have a partner and I don't have somebody to do things for me, so I can't enjoy this holiday. Hey, Dr. Jaquel, welcome back. Thanks for joining. You can do things for yourself to make yourself feel good. Dr. Ferlandi said she's buying herself some flowers. That is awesome. I like that idea, actually. I was thinking I might go and get myself some orchids because I like orchids. So I think I might go and get myself some. Just splurge on yourself. Spend a little bit of money on yourself, because the vibrations that you have around love and love for yourself, or love, or the love that you feel is in the atmosphere coming towards you, if you are approaching it from a place of lack and a place of, there's nobody loving me, I don't have a partner, all this stuff, that vibration is on the lower spectrum. And so you want to get yourself to a higher vibration, because when you're in that higher vibrational state, you actually are more attractive. And guess what? You might attract who is going to be your next boo. So we got to get those vibes up. Dr. Jerisa said she's going to buy some cherry berries for herself. Those are really good. My dad bought some of those for me and my daughter a couple years ago. They were really good. So that's a good choice, Dr. Jerisa. Dr. Ferlandi said, I love orchids. I just don't know how to keep them alive. Me neither, but I'm still going to go buy some. They might not last very long, but they will be beautiful for the time that I have them. So do something wonderful for yourself. You don't have to wait for anybody else to treat you. Treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. Somebody put that in the comments. Treat yourself. Because if you're not going to treat yourself, the energy that you're putting out there is that I need. And that's not a good energy for attraction and for bringing something new and vibrant and passionate into your life. So you want to be in a place where you're like, yeah, I can do this. Treat yourself. Thank you, Dr. Ferlandi. I love it. So treat yourself. Second thing, well, actually, we're kind of flipping around, but we said spending some quality time with yourself. Now, that can be just you sitting and, meditating or journaling. I've been doing a practice that has really been stretching me. It's called Power Hour. And so in the mornings, I'll get up and I'll do a little bit of yoga, and then I'll do this meditation. And in the meditation, it is asking, you start off with some compassion, then you have, you're supposed to, talk about or think about those things you're grateful for in your personal life, in your work life, and then think about the things that you're grateful for about yourself. Now, I could all day, every day, personal life, even though some stuff is crazy, all day, every day, personal life, I can think of some things to show gratitude about. All day long, gratitude for work. When I get to showing gratitude for me and who I am, man, I just get stuck. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm grateful for about me. What am I grateful for about me? And so it has really stretched me and made me have to take a closer look at myself and who I am. It's like, yeah, I am grateful for who I am. I'm grateful for the voice that I have. I'm grateful for the passions that I have. I'm grateful for the care and the empathy that I have. Now I can just kind of rattle them off. But when I first started this practice at the beginning of the year, I would be stumped. And so for 30 seconds or so, 30 to 90 seconds, I would just be sitting there like, I have no idea what I'm grateful for about me and why I should be. So, take some time. Think about why you're grateful for you and who you are. Think about why you are lovable. And whether or not you have a partner or you don't, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. So, take some time, spend some time with yourself. You can turn it into more of like a ritual. I'm really loving my LED candles. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got these candles. They are so beautiful. And I love just sitting in the living room, turning the lights down low and just relaxing. So, turn it into a ritual. Light some candles. If you want to do, actual candles, the real ones, especially the scented ones, those would be cool to do. Otherwise, you can do some essential oils and just kind of diffuse those in the air. Doesn't matter. Again, treat yourself. Treat yourself how you would want to be treated. Oh man, Nicole says loving yourself will exude sex appeal. It sure will. If you love yourself, you are stepping into a space and a place of such self-confidence that it is so attractive. And you are just, people will just be falling all over you trying to get to that energy. So yes, love yourself. That is awesome. Dr. Ferlandi says she agrees. She needs that good energy to attract her boo. Yes. And let me know when you meet him. We'll have to interview and do some things. Make sure that he good. Right. She said, I have some actual candles and essential oils. Girl, you 2 steps ahead of the game. You're going to be good on Friday. You are going to be good on Friday. So spend some time with yourself. Make some quality time for yourself. Treat yourself. And then, up your vibe, up your energy. Let's make it happen. Let's be out there and say, you know what? This is a day of love, and I'm just going to love on myself. If you have pets, you can love on your pets. If you have kids, you can love on your kids. I'm still in the process of thinking of some things I can do with my teenage daughter, that she's not going to be like, Mom, that's lame. I don't want to do it. Like, that's your friends. That's what you do. I don't want to do it. So I'm trying to figure out some good stuff so she's not looking at me cross-eyed, because she will. and she'll have some things to say. And then, I don't want to ruin the day, so we're going to figure out some things that we can do to show her some love, and help her to have a great day as well. So that's my take on, if you don't have a boo, or if you do have a boo, it doesn't even matter. Boo or boo less, you can have a great and a sexy and a satisfied Valentine's Day. And I do highly recommend that you have some sort of process or ritual that you do on that day just to reinforce your love for yourself, because that is going to pay off in spades in terms of your vibe and your energy and your sex appeal. So do that for sure. Oh, hey, Corinne, thanks for joining. This is your first time on the live. I'm so excited. Yay, thanks for being here. So now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about some things that you can do if you have a boo, and how you can make the Valentine's Day sexy and satisfying for the both of you, right? All right, cool. So first and foremost, with couples and with Valentine's Day, there tends to be this expectation that, it's got to go a certain way. It's got to be this, it's got to be that, it's got to be the other. And we get all caught up in what we think it should be and what we're planning for it to be, especially if you are the one putting some things together. I remember, in the past, I had put together some things, not necessarily for Valentine's Day, but just some things for celebratory things. And I would be so nervous and so anxious, and things wouldn't necessarily go the way that I had planned them to go. They still ended up turning out okay and good. It was still good, but I got so caught up in the way that things had to be, the way that I wanted them to go, and being in control and making sure everything was just so. I had to cross the T's, dot the I's, and all of that. And so with all of that, I couldn't enjoy it. Like, I remember one time I was so caught up in the planning and execution and everything like that, I ended up getting a migraine and couldn't even enjoy it the way I wanted to enjoy it. So, first and foremost, just let go of your expectations of what the outcome should be. Dr. Ferlandi says, expectations, the killer of joy. It truly is. Now, you can have your preferences, but don't be so attached to those preferences that you can't appreciate what's happening. If dinner gets burned, well, dinner just gets burned. You get to have chocolate covered strawberries for dinner and some champagne. One day is not going to kill you. You can enjoy that and have a good time. So let go of the expectations, let go of what you think should happen, and just be in the moment, enjoy what's happening. So that's number one. Number two, you guys, I want you to play together. A lot of times we're very, very serious and we're all about, okay, we're on this routine. We got to get this done, this done, this done. Bobby needs to go over here. Tina needs to go over here. I need you to take this over here. And can you take out the trash while you're doing it? And all of the wheels that have to keep spinning so that life can keep going. In all of that, we don't get to play a lot. So I want you to play together. And that can be something as simple as going to a video arcade. You can go roller skating. You can go karaoke singing. Whatever is something that you find fun, go do that. Because not only does it engender a lot of good feeling hormones, all those endorphins and stuff that get released when you're having a great time, you're laughing and having a good time. That helps overall well-being. But the fact that you're doing it with your partner is actually improving your intimacy. And so when you're improving intimacy, as a byproduct of that, sex gets better. Sex is better. You feel more satisfied with the relationship. So definitely get out there and have some fun. Dr. Brandye said playtime. Oh, I thought you meant in the bedroom. Well, I'm not finished. Hello. It would not be the Dr. Brandye show, the Life, Love, Libido show, if I didn't talk about the bedroom stuff. So yeah, we got to play too. Don't sleep, Dr. Brandye, don't sleep. So go out, have some fun, play together. But then you can have some fun and play together in the bedroom. And you want to talk about it with your partner first, to make sure that there aren't any issues or anything that could come up where it can kill the mood and make it not be what you envision. But you can do all kinds of things. Oh, you can do all kinds of things. Let's see, what do I even have right here? I have stuff right here that we can talk about if you just want to talk about it, Dr. Brandye. So, you could do a little blindfold action. And while you have the blindfold on, or while your partner has the blindfold on, you can experiment with different textures, different levels of pressure and touch, different temperatures, using your hands, using different items like little feather duster. You can use that. You can use this end. If you put something in the freezer to make it cold, you put something in a little bit of warm water to make it warm. You can use a nice massage oil just to give someone a massage. And you can do so many different things. If you want to get really adventuresome, you can actually get a great toy. There are couples toys that are available that you can use together. There's, just regular vibrators and dildos and things like that you can get. There are so many options. So many options. Dr. Brandye said, Dr. Brandye After Dark. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Dr. Brandye After Dark. And it just gets you in the mood. Yes, get you in the mood. So for sure, you want to play outside of the bedroom, but you got to play inside the bedroom too. And don't take yourself so seriously. Just relax. Sometimes you can have some outtakes, if I can say it that way, where things just happen and you're like, I can't believe that sound came out of my body. And you just laugh about it. What are you going to do? Sit there mortified and just like, I can't. Oh my God. Just laugh about it. Let it go. I'm not going to sing the song. My daughter will come out of her room and be like, Mom, stop it. So I'm not going to sing the song, even though it's in my head. I'm not going to sing it. Okay. So have fun in the bedroom, play together in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. And then lastly, you want to get vulnerable. We are very, very reluctant to share what we really think and what we really feel with our partners or not. Dr. Brandye said like a vaginal fart. Yes, that's called a queef, Dr. Brandye. Yes, but it can make some things interesting for sure. But yeah, we have problems with getting vulnerable with each other and talking about sex with each other. We have this taboo about it. And that's part of the reason why I do what I do, because it doesn't have to be a taboo subject. It can be fun to talk about. It can be enlightening. My job is to make it fun, to make it exciting, and to get you the information that you need. So you got to talk about sex. You got to talk about what you like. You got to talk about what you don't. You have to get vulnerable and open yourself up to explore what you think and what you feel, and what your partner thinks and what your partner feels. So some questions that might help on Valentine's Day to get things started, because when you talk about sex, that activates some spots in your brain that make it easier for you to explore and enjoy sex and to have sex. So we want you to talk about it. Some questions that you can ask are of your partner. You can ask your partner, what is your best memory of sex with me? And so as they're talking about it, generally, they'll start to tell the story of what happened. And as they're telling the story, I want you to listen, but I want you to listen in a way where you are picturing what is happening, like it's on a movie screen. Picture what's happening. You, as you're doing that picturing, you actually may start to feel some of the same things that you had been feeling at the time that it happened, because you were there too. And things start to tingle down below. They start to get a little wet, and you may very well be on your way to another wonderful episode. So that's one question, just asking your partner to describe the best sex that they've had with you. Another, before I tell you the next question, I want to keep reading the comments here. All right, we already talked about the vaginal fart one. Thanks, Dr. Ferlandi. Corinne says, it's hard to do after being together for many years. It is. Being vulnerable. It's like, it's a catch-22, because when you're newly together, it's hard to be vulnerable because you're worried about impressions and all this other stuff. And then when you've been in a relationship for a long time, it's hard to get vulnerable because you're like, I know how he or she thinks, and I already know what they're going to say and how they're going to say it. And you're afraid to get that response. Even though you know it's coming, you're just like, I don't want to deal with that. And so it can be hard on either side, but I totally feel you, Corinne. It can be really hard to do after you've been together for a long time, for many years. One thing though that helps with that is just talking to your partner and saying, listen, I have some things that I would like to share. Are you open to hearing those things? And just leave it at that. And if they say yes, great. If they say no, that may be some additional conversation that needs to happen, because it could just be that it's not the right time. They're not in a space to hear it, and that you need to, find a good time and space to do it. Sometimes it can just be that, they're going through their own stuff, and they're just not ready to process what's going on with you too. So be okay and open with that, and just, follow-up question is, okay, right now it's not a good time. When could we potentially have this conversation? So yeah, definitely doing that. There's something else that I really, really like, and I tell all of my clients to do, and it's called a 60-second hug. And essentially, you are just hugging your partner for at least 60 seconds. Now, most of the time when we hug people, we're like, oh, okay, boop, 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 and we're done, right? You might have the little tap, tap, tap on the back if they're somebody who you're not really, really close to, or you still just might hug with your arms all around, but not hold for a long time. So that 60-second hug does a couple of things. One, hugging just helps to release one of our hormones in our brain called oxytocin. That helps us to feel good and feel cuddly and connected. So that's the first thing. It helps you to feel connected. The second thing it does is allows you to get synchronized with your partner, synchronized with your heartbeat, your heart rate, and synchronized with your breathing. So when you are in sync that way, it's a lot easier to hear things from people, constructive criticism, feedback, good things, bad things. It's a lot easier to hear things from people, and it's a lot easier to be loving towards people. So doing that 60-second hug before you have some of these conversations about being vulnerable can really go a long way to opening dialogue and opening space for people to be able to share what's on their heart, right? Hey, Dr. Janine, thanks for joining. So the other question that you may want to consider asking is, ask your partner what, if anything, they might like to try or that they are curious about. Because a lot of times we get stuck in our routine of, again, what we're doing, how we're trying to keep the ducks moving in a row. And sex can become just a routine. It's like, okay, well, on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, once we put the kids to bed, then I know it's time. It's time to go to the boom boom room and have some fun, right? But we can get into that rut, and it's not always the best thing because we're growing and evolving, and our desires change, our wants change, and you want to be open at least to hear what it is that your partner has to say. Dr. Janine said that is a scary question. It can be, especially if you're already feeling nervous about just like regular sex. Like, can I just have regular sex? Why we got to talk about this other stuff that you want to do? I'm just trying to make it so I can have regular sex. So I totally get you. It can be scary to open kind of Pandora's box, so to speak, and ask your partner what it is that they would like. But as you kind of delve into it and ask, okay, what is doing that mean for you? What does it give you? How does it, how does that work to be a good thing for the both of us? Because you do still, even if you're in a coupled relationship, you still have autonomy over your body and what happens and what you do and what you don't do. And so those are valid questions to ask. Okay, that's what you want to do. Why? What sparked the curiosity? Why is that something that you want to do? And then you can decide if you want to do it or not. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it on Valentine's Day. This is just conversation that you can have. And it doesn't have to be any pressure to be like, oh, okay, I'm asking you what you want, and now I got to perform it and do it. It's not any of that. It's just a way of you getting to know your partner a little bit better and how they think and what they want and what their desires are. Because ultimately, when you're in a good relationship, you want to see your partner happy and your partner wants to see you happy. And so you want to know the things that make your partner happy. And sometimes it can be difficult because they don't share that with you. And so you have no idea, and you're just kind of going and you're doing what you think is fine, but it may not be. It may not be what they want. So just asking the question. If Dr. Janine, if that is too scary and too broad of a question to ask, you can narrow it down to certain body parts or certain types of activities. So you can ask, what would you like to try in terms of kissing? Because there's so many ways that you can kiss that is a turn on for sure. And it is very sensual and very seductive. And there are different ways that you can do that, that, your partner would be interested in either telling you he or she would like to have, or, you bringing up, hey, I really like this feeling and I would like to try this. Can you try kissing me this way? Can you try kissing me here? Those kinds of things. So if it's too broad and too open and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not quite ready to delve off into that so much, then bring it down. bring it to a space and a place where you are comfortable, and go from there. Dr. Ferlandy said, oh, you were posting. Thank you, Dr. Ferlandy. You are such a wonderful, wonderful AP. I love you. You don't even know, girl. You're my ace. I can't wait till you come to Cali so we can hang out. So yeah. So that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Just wanted to make sure that I got on and talked to you guys about kind of what was on my heart, because I was kind of thinking like, okay, well, it's, this love week and the holiday of love, and what's going on and who am I going to love on, who's going to love on me, and what can I do? What can I do? And so I figured other people were having that same conversation and having those same thoughts. So I wanted to get on and talk with you guys. So yeah, so whether you're booed up or not, take some quality time for yourself. Okay? Treat yourself, all right? And create some rituals so that you are really being present and being aware of what it is that you bring to the table, who it is that you are, and what you're grateful for about yourself. And then, if you're booed up, have some fun, play together in and out of the bedroom. Ask questions, get vulnerable, do that 60-second hug, and then just let go of the expectations. Just let it flow, let it go. So yeah. All right. Corinne said, that's so good. Thank you. Thank you, Corinne. Dr. Janine said, yes, definitely like the suggestion of body parts. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Janine, I've been there. I have been there like, ooh. I can't ask that question because I can't deliver on some of that I already know. Shrink it down. Ooh, Dr. Ferlandy, you're coming next month? Awesome. Yes, we got to get together, girl. She says she's ready for this Cali weather. Ooh, it's still below. Oh, Lord, it's still below zero in Alaska. Yeah, you need to come. You need to come visit. All right, yes, we are going to hang out. Yes, next month. It's going down. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really excited. I get to see my AP next month. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. I'm Dr. Brandye, board certified OBGYN, speaker, author, and women's libido coach. And I teach women just like you how to get your sexy back and how to feel good in and out of the bedroom. So if you are a woman who want some extra support, some extra help around feeling sexy and satisfied, I have the thing for you. I want you to go to drbrandymd.com. That's drbrandymd.com. And I want you to get on my schedule so we can do a quick strategy session and set you up so you can have the sexy and satisfied life that you want. If you're watching this on the replay, hit replay or put hashtag replay in the comments. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, throw those in there as well. I'll circle back and definitely connect with you and answer anything. If you have any other things that you want to talk about, put those in the comments as well. And then finally, sharing is caring. We started with sharing is caring because I was trying to get this watch party going. Sharing is caring. So if you know a woman who can benefit from hearing this information, share. Because we want as many women as possible to just step into their sexy. Just step into your sexy. That is such a powerful place to be. It's that vibe and that energy. So attractive. The vibe is, it's just off the chain. So share. All right? And then enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.